topic, guys. Relationship goals. We're going to be finishing that up tonight. Well, it's relationships, and the topic for tonight, we're going to be focusing in on relationship goals. So that should be very interesting. Get some of this light off me, because it's hot up in this house today. Can y'all go ahead and drop where y'all tuning in from? What state? If you got some questions, go ahead and drop them. I'm about to read over them. Okay, first off, I want to start off by saying I want to thank everybody for all the support so far. I've been getting so much feedback and inboxes and everything, so I want to first off thank you guys for sticking in here with me. First, I want to give all praises to y'all. Thank you for allowing us to be here and do this and giving us breath to do it and the strength. Like I said, I wasn't feeling too well today. I haven't been all day, but this week has been trying. I had a lot of stuff going on with me. I'm going to share with you guys. Okay, so let me say hey to everybody. Hey, Rosa. Tori Needham, hi. Looks like you're new. Teresa Griffin, hey, love. You made it. Yes, yes. I'm going to get with you, too, on that so I can shout you out on here, too. But I got to see what it's all about. Melissa, Juan, Lincoln, hi. Yeah, my the kids' youth pastor picked them up tonight. I didn't even know they were going, Melissa. So that's awesome. Hi, Gail. How are you? What you all hailing about, Melissa? Yeah, you know. You're going to have to call me so we can chat. Okay, so let's jump off into it because we're already late. First off, I want to give all praises to the Most High for allowing us to do this. As I said before, thank you for your support, everybody. I'm going to introduce our guest speaker. It's going to be my daughter, my very young daughter, Tatiana Blackwell. She'll be tuning in with us shortly. I'm going to jump off into what I wanted to get started before I bring her on. So like I said before, drop what state you're from. Any questions or ideas or whatever you want to share, you can start dropping that in too, so I'll go ahead and I'll start reading your comments. Okay, so where we're going to start off is first I want to put a question in you guys' head to ask, what is your definition of an ideal relationship goals, as everybody's saying it now. So I want to put that in your head, start thinking about that, but I'm going to go to the word as I always do, and I'm going to tell you what the word says about relationships. Okay, so per the word, in an ideal relationship is located, they give some description in Ephesians 4:2. So you guys can go read that, but I'm going to read it for you. But I like you to go back and read it for yourself because, like I described before, you need to get used to seeking your own knowledge and whatever anybody's telling you. You know, go do your own research. So, Ephesians 4:2 says, a relationship goal. A goal relationship is to be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. It says in 1 Peter as well, above all, love each other deeply because love covers a multitude of sins. Now, reading both of these scriptures today made me realize a lot about what a relationship is. And it is just that: humbleness, gentleness, forgiveness, and bearing with one another's love. Yes, I said love. We as fleshly people automatically think love is not supposed to hurt. Love is the exact opposite. It's confusing, it is challenging, and it is pain. I was listening to Steve Harvey this morning, and he was explaining to a young lady in the audience the mind of a man. It's quite different than ours as women. Oftentimes, we expect our men, our mate, to think in the manner that we think. And we think they're supposed to know how it's all put together. And to be honest, they don't. It's funny, but they don't. Genesis 2 and 22 through verses 24 explains how we were given to men as a gift, a helpmate. We are meant to be their helpers. I know a man is the head, but without a neck, the head cannot move. Vice versa. Without a head to move, that leaves us without a task. So, with that being said, we must learn how to help them love us. This involves communication, direct communication. We can no longer assume that men know what we need. We as women have to understand men are not like us. They were not built to be women, and they were not built with our emotions. We have to stop hoping they will be like us someday, because they are not. Most times it will take a little more communication on our behalf. I know for a fact I wrote really softly up there. I was getting excited. Okay. I know for a fact it will require more patience on our behalf also while communicating. We must establish a safe place for each other, especially for the male. When males feel threatened by females for various reasons, let's admit it, we are smarter, bolder, and we are the builders. Men need to feel safe in order for them to share uncomfortable things with us. I'm super guilty of this. I suffer from anxiety, so as soon as my mate addresses something that could work, that could use work in our relationship, I immediately gravitate towards the negative versus the positive, which is he chose to communicate versus shut down. So, what I was trying to say there is like, basically, you don't need to veer towards the negative, especially when he's trying to communicate with you. As I explained, that's hard for them to do. Most of the times, men, they just shut down because that's their true characteristics. And that's what they were meant to do. That's how they were built. Okay. A man does not have this. A man is not equipped with this as we women are. Then that's where the trouble starts. It leaves room for another to establish that place with him, that safe place. This is where most infidelities occur. My example was with my mate. He chose to confide in another female, his ex, and no, I'm not excusing this from the men. I'm not making excuses for them at all, but I'm just trying to get you guys to understand their thinking. So when we don't establish that safe place for them, that opens up other doors, to their exes, to another woman. Someone might have a woman at work. You just never know. That just opens up that outlet for them to veer towards that other woman. So we got to be mindful when we're doing that, y'all. If we want our men to come to us and tell us stuff like we tell them to, we got to make that place safe. And I'm guilty of that. I always say, you can tell me anything, and and then my mind just goes wherever it wants to go. So I'm working on that as well. Okay, so let me get back over here. Sorry. Okay, I'll just explain it. But, okay, we're going to skip. So I want to open the floor to our guest speaker, you all for insight and advice on this topic. Tell them how you feel. You know what I'm saying? That I need you to tell the people how you feel. Because everybody's going to look at me for an advice to this. And, like, I'm learning, too. Like, this is why this show is called Woman in the Middle of It. It's basically because it's real true life stuff that I'm going through at this moment. Like, and a lot of it, it's not like what I'm not proud to address it, but if I feel like if I can tell you guys or show you what I'm going through, I can easily say, oh, he cheated on you, gone, girl, leave him. And 9 times out of 10, us women don't. You know, we veer to what is hurting us, or we veer to, especially as when I was growing up, my mom would think, oh, you don't need to date him. That made me want him more, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to just get on here and be like, ooh, girl, you know, bash men, girl, forget him, and you need to leave him, and you need to know your worth, and da-da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not that easy. It's not that easy. And as I said before, I want to be an open book, so I'm going to come to you guys and tell you guys some stuff about me before anybody else can. Had a situation with guy dating my mom, and found out some things that I was not happy about, and he's not happy about them either. But for his defense, I have to say that I didn't make that safe place for him. I brought the old baggage in from the old relationship, all that hollering and yelling and just, you know what I'm saying, just jumping to conclusions. And we started off having a safe place, but he got to the point to where he felt like he couldn't tell me stuff anymore. So he started confiding in his ex. And one thing led to another, and she ended up calling me, you know what I'm saying, and let me know what's going on. But that goes back to saying, like, somebody could call you and tell you anything they want to tell you, but if you don't have it in your head, like, you have to sit down and weigh out your pros and cons of the whole situation. Learn where you took fault in the situation too, you know, and try to sit down and communicate about it. And also, you should look at this like, is this a mistake he made, or is he conditioned into this? You know, that's very important. Like, you got to figure that out too, because you could be, people make mistakes every day. You could be walking out on your blessing, or who he really meant to be in your life, just because of some stuff you did too. Like, so own up to what you do in the situation as well, and weigh out those pros and cons. Like, right now, we're really just trying to figure stuff out at this moment. You know, I'm hurt, he's hurt for hurting me, and she's hurt. Like, everybody's hurt in this situation. So like I said, I'm gonna be the first to come and tell y'all anything. I ain't gonna get on here and be like, oh, my relationship's perfect. No, he cheated on me, as far as I'm concerned. It was phone stuff, but as far as I'm concerned, he cheated on me, and I just came out of the infidelities, you know what I'm saying? So I'm dealing with that, and I need y'all advice. What do y'all think I should do? You know what I'm saying? Come on, start chiming in, because this is real for me, you know? Like, I've had a hard week. And the reason I'm bringing up mine too is because this week was supposed to be totally different. I wanted to share with you how Woman in the Middle of it all came about, which I'm still gonna do, but it was supposed to be a more positive light. You know, Mom was gonna call in, we were gonna do this whole thing, you know what I'm saying? I might cry because I'm very emotional. I'm hurt, but I also know the source, you know? So I just pray, like, if this is meant for me, that everything will work out for the best, you know? But if it don't, I can take from this relationship that he opened my mind to so many things, like things that I didn't even think I was capable of doing, like this show. This show was his idea. He named it everything before he met me, and he had mentioned it to a few people, but nobody ever did anything with it. That's what I was telling you last week. Like, it may have came across a lot of people's hands, but I'm the one who did it, you know, and it's mine now. So I know the Father intended for me to do it. But like I was saying, like, I can take away, if we don't work out, I can take away knowing that he gave me confidence to step out and do stuff that I never would have did. So, and a lot of people told me, because the mom's incarcerated because of something he didn't do, and you know, we've been fighting for his freedom and stuff, and people used to ask me, like, what would you do if he get out and he just leave you? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's pretty common. That's the reality of dating someone in prison, you know what I'm saying? And No, I didn't date him because I felt like I couldn't get nobody out here or anything. It's like everything happened. I really felt that it was sent from the Father. And I don't know if it's not yet, but it's kind of scary to think that way. But it's kind of looking like it was just one of those things, like reasons, seasons. Like, a lot of people come into your life for reasons and seasons, and when that season's up, they gotta go. And sometimes we don't want them to go. But you gotta stay positive and know that the Father has something better for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can admit, like, each person I've been involved with, it's gotten better. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's showing me, like, hey, whoever that person is, they're gonna have that quality that that person had plus some. So don't look at it as that time wasted, you know. And I always say, like, I'm getting older and I done wasted this time. Like, me and Crown was separated for 7 years, and it was just back and forth, back and forth. And I was like, I don't want to waste no more time. But sometimes the Father has us going through stuff that we don't choose to go through, but it's for a reason, it's a purpose. And I love this song. I want to say her name, but it says, I couldn't see the plan, but it was perfect all along. It was perfect. So, I'm sorry, y'all. I knew I was going to cry. I told you I was going to get some tears on this show, baby. But, yeah, I thank Amon for that. You know what I'm saying? He still pours into me. Like, he taught me a lot in this word, you know, and taught me the true meaning of my Father's name. Like, that's all I ever wanted, was a mate to do this walk with, because I'm so on fire for the Father. And it's like, I want my husband to leave me, because that's what the word says. He's supposed to cover me and me, the kids, and the Father covering him. So that's all I ever thirst for in a relationship, in a marriage. And I know I'm going to get that. But it hurts, because just to think about us not working, you know, it's like when I thought I finally found my mate, it's like you got to start over again. So, but I trust the Father 100%. And my daughter, that's what I got her on. Like, she has been a great support for me. The stuff she says, I be like, dang, girl, you let your daughter tell you that. Like, and I know it's coming from me, because I've said those same things to her, and she's powerful. Like, she brought me and my spirits up like that, and it got me back to work. I've been filming again and just doing what I need to do. So, also, I want to recognize the source. You know, Satan don't want peace, happiness, unity, none of that. He wants me to shut this show down. He wants me to stop right here. I was looking at some views earlier, and I just see each week the views get lower and lower and lower. And I instantly just started to praise him anyway, you know. But the devil, he stay on his job. So that way, that means we got to stay on ours harder. So he began to attack me in my body. And I know I had ate, took my medicine, took my vitamins, everything. Even had a smoothie today. So I know I did everything. I did everything like I normally do. Get up, worship with him, praise with him. And he started attacking my body. So I clocked out at 4. Went on, laid down. I said, son, please wake mama up. Because, and I never take naps in a day. Never. And I went and laid down, and I just started feeling nauseous. That's why I'm a little late tonight. But I know that this is going to be powerful. Like I was saying, getting back to the numbers, you know what I'm saying? I looked at the numbers. I was like, oh, they're getting lower and lower and lower. But the Father just started whispering in my ear, like, keep going. Keep going. They want me to give up so bad, but I can't now. And I'm glad that he had me get up that day and just go ahead. Because if I would have found this out after, I don't think I ever would have did one in the middle of it. So, with that being said, we're going to get ready to bring on our special guest. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. And I'll keep you posted on that situation with Amon. So, let's see if we can get Tatiana on here. Tatiana, can you try to get up here on here so I can bring you on? I don't see where I can add you, baby. It's not giving me the option to add you. Satan is a lie. Because I don't care. We're going to call her if anything. See if you can send me a request, Tatiana. I might have to switch phones. You're friends with me on here. I don't know why I won't let you. I see a lot of people I can. Monica, my work daughter. And they said I can bring her in. Let's see. Tatiana, let me see how. Tell me how it's going on your end, and I'm going to get some shout outs. feel better. Got it out. I like that, Rosa. Relationship phases and stages. Come on, girl, help me with some topics and stuff. Playing some shows for me. Okay, Tatiana's here. We're bringing her on, guys. Excited. I keep going off. How I stop this? Hey, beautiful.
Hey,
Gorgeous.
thank you. How y'all doing?
Here, talk up a little bit, baby.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can y'all hear her? Chime in. This is my lovely daughter, Tatiana Blackwell. Y'all give it up for her. I love your makeup, boo. You did that?
Yes, I did, girl.
Okay. I love it. I love it. This is my gorgeous daughter, my firstborn, y'all. My baby I grew up with. I just want to thank you for being my daughter. Really,
Thank you.
you're such a strong woman too, and I'm like, I'm very honored. Like I'm proud of myself because I didn't think I'd be capable of raising somebody like you.
Give yourself that credit, girl.
I did that, y'all. I did that. So we want to open the floor for you, Tatiana, and just get some insight. Like I just know that you were a great inspiration to me that morning when I really needed you. We hadn't talked in like 2 weeks because we look so much alike. We never get along. Like, but we love each other to the core.
Just listening to you talk about it and cry kind of bring me back to a place because you know how I am. Like, when it comes to relationships and things, like I'm at a place where I don't settle for nothing, like at all. And that's something I had to instill in myself because for a while I had convinced myself that I didn't deserve better because I let somebody treat me a certain way. I didn't think that I ever get what I wanted because, I had been through a lot. Like, and even though I'm only 24, I've been through a lot when it comes to relationships. I've been abused physically, emotionally. I done been cheated on. I done had my mate steal from me. Like, I done had all that, you know what I'm saying? And I convinced myself that it wasn't even them, it was me. And for a while, I didn't think about, and even now, I don't think about, oh, what they did to me. Because it's not about that. It's not about what they did to you or what you've been through. It's not about that. It's about what you can take from it because now I feel like I'm on the verge of being married. And I use that to prepare myself to be a good wife. You know what I'm saying? Not even like you were saying. Like, sometimes it do be us, which it don't give an excuse. It don't give an excuse,
Yeah.
but you take the learning experience from it so you know how to, when you do get it, you know how to handle it. You know how to, but then at the same time, don't settle. That goes for all women because I feel like we
the problem.
yeah, we the mothers of the earth. They need us.
That's right.
And Tupac said something. I'm gonna quote him real quick.
Go ahead.
He was saying, why do we do all these things to our women? Why do we treat our women this way when they're the ones that give life to us? They're the ones that give us our name. They give us our breath. We give them everything. So without us, and so I always say, like, it's when it's right, it's right. You ain't gotta question it. Period. And I feel like, and I was just telling a friend of mine today, relationship is work. It's every day. It's not about, oh, well, sometimes he make me feel like this and sometimes no. It's about through everything. You got to feel like you got my back. I don't want to ever feel like you my enemy for any reason, regardless of what happens. So, yeah, that's what you got to do. And you know me. I said this, I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather be lonely and cry myself to sleep and hug my pillow every night than to have to worry about what somebody doing to me or what somebody did. Like, if I get that inkling, I'm good. Because ain't nobody going to love me like me. Period. Nobody's going to love me like me. And so if a man see that I don't love myself, how can I expect him to? You know what I'm
about weakness. Sometimes men don't see the weakness in you. You know what I'm saying? They'll see the weakness and they prey on it. And they keep coming, They keep coming. And I do think I attract men that see my weakness. I really do.
No,
But
we
no
messed
more.
up. I seen a young lady post a status and it said, oh, you can sit and tell a man everything you done went through, and they'll turn around and do the same thing. That's where you messed up. That's where you messed up. What? You don't need to come in and say, oh, well, so-and-so did this, that, and this, that, and the other for me, and it hurt me. You know what I'm saying? So now he know your weakness. He know what you're going to put up with. Oh, she put up with that. I'm going to treat her a little better.
And that's the thing I'm gonna bring up about him. He do say that. Well, don't compare me to that because I'm nothing like it, and it comes out like
It's
that.
not
It's
even
kind
about
of similar.
It's not about comparison. It's not about comparison because, like you said, men don't. And I just told a friend of mine that today too. Men don't think how we do at all.
How
And
we
but
make
they do
them.
have feelings. They do have emotions, just like we do. We all human. We just go away about things differently. Um. So they don't. They don't. They're not going to communicate the way we do. They're not going to. That's our job, the nurturing part, into just be the supporting, and you can still be supportive and do everything, and it's not right. But then that's when you take your clue and say, well, yo, you know what I want, you know what I expect, and if you can't give it to me, then what am I doing? You don't. No time. Stop wasting time. We make relationships harder than what they gotta be.
You right. You right. I really believe, Tatiana, that a relationship is a decision. We can't go off of feelings day to day because our feelings change every day. Like, you have to make a decision, and that's the thing I was telling my mom too. Like, he was like, "Oh well, this happened, this happened." I was like, "But dang, I thought we made a decision to rock this thing out." You understand? Like, and I'm just praying because I'm like, what I want, maybe my baby might not be the best. So,
And
but
sometimes you have
the
to do that.
revealing that to me, you know. And I just want to thank you again for being an incredible person. Tatiana is a very private person, guys. Do you feel like sharing one thing with us, one of your experiences, just to help another female
Like a good one, or what you
out?
really? Um, like
And
I
then
did.
with your situation now, so they can see, like,
Oh, okay. So, like I said,
top your
my situation now, I just started a committed relationship with my best friend. I've been best friends with him for 5 whole years. And with that being said, when I first met him, he was everything that I could ever imagine for me as a man. Like, oh, he listened to me and he never wanted nothing. We never was, physical or anything like that. He never wanted nothing
Can I
from me.
interrupt for a second? I
Mhm.
told her this is her husband, y'all, before.
She
Everybody.
did. And it used to get on my nerves. I'm like, no, that's just my friend.
Hey,
But
I hope you're watching. So, just kidding.
he don't got a Facebook, but I'm gonna show him. But in the beginning, like we was spending so much time together, and I felt like it was revealed to me that this was the person. But where my mind was, because I had been abused and cheated on and all this stuff, I convinced myself that I didn't deserve that man. Like, oh, I don't deserve him. Like, he's too good for me. Like, how dare I expect him to be a certain way to me, and I didn't expect so and so to do it. Like, I convinced myself of that for 5 years. So after a while, I was like, this is what I want. And if I can't have it, then I'll relax and I'll know myself. So I can get a man like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that can give me everything that I want, and it's not perfect. Nothing perfect. It's there. You know, it's there, and as long as I feel like you got me, how I got you, we straight, regardless of what disagreements, regardless of what maybe.
Mhm.
I you reciprocate that. I'll never gotta question him or question anything. You tell me something, I never have a
And that's amazing because now that you say, I think back from when Morgan started coming around us in Florida, and y'all were friends. Y'all met at work. I'll give y'all some background. They met at work, and Tatiana was in Florida, and she was pregnant. Like, were you pregnant?
yes, ma'am.
She was
Very much
pregnant. And he used to follow behind her. He never was like trying to come on to her, nothing. He would just come over to the house, eat. Hey, mom, give me some food. Everybody loved to come over and have food. But he'd come over there with mutual friends that they were friends with at work, and just always be around me. No, and I can't remember one bad thing Tatiana's told me about Morgan. Like they've never been in like a relationship, and he's had other things going on too, you know. But yeah, I can never remember a bad thing.
And to be honest, like no cap, y'all, like no cap. I can't say anything bad about him. Like
They
I told him sometimes it makes me sick because even when he get on my nerves, like it makes me feel like talk to me. Like he's like, oh, I can't answer the phone. Oh, I can't. Like, even when he gets on my nerves, it's never like, you know, uh, it's a
so that's
blessing.
the thing too, guys. That's the thing to look at. Example in Tots, because she's had other relationships and red flags were there from the beginning. You know, and to say that she's about to get married to her best friend, and they never had this stuff. You know, even with he live in California, Alabama. We've been all back and forth. It's never been a point to where somebody came to her and told her something about this man or anything. So it's possible. Not that that's gonna happen for everybody, but that's what we should be aiming for. Because, like Tatiana said, like what I said last week, we are worth it. We are. We are totally worth it. Like she said, we are the motherland to these men. We are their builders. We are their providers. They go out and make the money. But I was reading a virtual woman last week, and it was bringing it down. They said she went out, met the merchants, sold the stuff, brought the honey home, brought the food home, cooked it, did everything. So, you know, we are meant to do all that. So, you know, we were given to them as a helper, not to hinder, and they shouldn't hinder us. So I'm not here to bash nobody. Come on, I love him to death, still to this day. Like that's why I'm in tears, and that's why the decision hurts. I still love him. He's a good person. Don't get me wrong. He's a very good person. He loves the Father. He stays in His Word. You know, but we all have room for growth. And when you get to the point where you think that ain't nobody tell you nothing, you can't learn, then that's the problem. And I can say from the beginning, like we had one incident to where he was just not fessing up, and I cried. That was the first time I cried. It's because I knew, like, if he can't budge on little stuff like this, it's gonna be more. And sure enough, it was. So, with that being said, I know what time you got, baby.
Ooh.
So I want to lead this questions with you guys. Um, Tatiana said this to me, and I'm gonna quote it. Ask yourself, why not me? Why ain't I worth it? Why ain't I worth commitment? Why ain't I worth you just leaving all that stuff behind? And you know, especially when you got a praying person, like everybody ain't built with a good heart. Tatiana, you could chime off, baby. You're frozen. Everybody ain't built with. Thank you so much. We really appreciate y'all. Y'all give her a hand. That's my baby. I'm so proud of her. She is the who does. I get my lashes from her. She does them as well, just as good as these. But Mama's taking a break. I've worn my lashes out. So, but yeah, I'll give you her information in a minute. Please hit her up, guys. She's absolutely wonderful. I just love her so much. She's a bright spirit, like, and she loves the Father. She's a good mother, and she's a good provider. Like she's always there for her family. You know, and I instill that in her a lot of times. I'll be like, girl, you gotta stop running. But I was like, hey, she watched you do it. So but I for sure give her credit. Like, and I shouts out to her family. Thank you guys. I see y'all on here tuning in. Thank you so much for being that family for her. Like, I have a good, big, nice size family too, but we're not close like you guys. And I remember telling Gail one day, like, I don't ever want y'all to think that I get jealous of her being with y'all or anything. Like, I'm so happy she has the family that I didn't get to have. So thank you guys for being there for her. I really do appreciate it. So keep that in your head, guys. Why ain't I worth it? Why ain't I worth it? So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna get some of y'all comments too. Thank y'all. Keep leaving them. Um, I want to start off by saying, um, it's a new page circulating on Facebook. And y'all might see me put trendsetter up there, like, because every time somebody do something that I'm trying to get them to do, I'm gonna put trendsetters. Y'all remember that song back in the day? I love it. But anyway, give a good shout out to Miss Marissa Nelson, and I think Shakita Fry is helping her with this too. I'm not sure. I inboxed her. Get with me if you on here, baby. If anybody know her, I need her to inbox me. It's called Motivated Women Helping Women. So if y'all receive a request from me, that's not my page, but I'm helping her out with that page, and I'm so ecstatic. Like, a lot of people talk about it, talk about it. But hey, Philadelphia, hey, share this, please. It's so nice to see somebody from up there. Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. We got Kansas in the house, Florida, Philly. Come on, drop some more. So, yeah, if you see it, go over there and find it. Motivated Women Helping Women. And I try to post in there every day along with my quote of the day on my own personal page. But I'm just so ecstatic about that. Like, for real, I'm going to go share it in the group too. If you guys are in that group, share it for me. Share this live. I had a facial this week, y'all, the same day that I, was going through all this stuff with a mom. Somebody called me and blessed me with a facial. So I met this fantabulous lady. She's so sweet. She's on Instagram. Her name is Pretty Lady Spa underscore KC. Pretty Lady Spa underscore KC. Okay, y'all can remember it like that. Yes, she is such a doll. She's an esthetician. And she's going to get into microblading soon and a lot of other stuff. But yeah, she cleaned my sinuses down and everything. She was supposed to wax my lip today, but I just had so much, like I said, I got sick in my soul, in my body. Now I know why, because this is an awesome show. Credits to her. Of course, my baby girl, Tatiana Blackwell on the lashes. I didn't think I would like these. These are called Leos. And they came out very good. But she also does lash extensions. She does body scrubs, lip scrubs, moisturizer. My baby be in there doing it. She be having her fruits, her lemons, and everything. She be doing. She does what's that? Honey wax too, I think. I'm not sure. I'll get a list of stuff on her, put on here for her. So you see her on there, has her Facebook page, or hit her up on Instagram at Natural Beauty, BEAUT, capital T. I think that's it. Natural Beauty Lash is her thing. Tag that up there, Tatiana, please. So hit her up for y'all your lash. She has a special one right now. These lashes are $20 easy. She's doing 2 for $15. And they come in a nice little box. Let me grab the box. And you can use these lashes up to 10 times. But this is the little box it comes in. How cute. I'm so proud of my baby. Can y'all see that? That's her logo, guys. Isn't that hot? Shout out to Candy in Miami, Florida. She does logos. So I'll get her information too. Matter of fact, that's who need to be doing my logo. I don't know what I'm tripping on, worried about this logo. Y'all already come up with the cover. Only color I've got so far is from Rosa, and it's gold. Rosa, I gotta check out the printing on that gold, because sometimes gold can be expensive. So I need to weigh that option too. So when you get your lashes done from her, you get a little kit. I never got this, and I went to Amazing Lash Studio, y'all. I never got no stuff like this, and she does so much detail. So nice. With a little tweezer, brush, everything. And she got, like, I think so many appointments, you get some free. 25% off. Okay, that's my baby girl. Hit her up. Want to shout out to Curly Head F16 on Instagram. My girl Liv. She has started a podcast, guys. I'm so proud of her. That was the young lady I was speaking of last week. She's experienced some stuff or whatever, but she is out of it. Her mom was like, pray for us, pray for us. I was like, girl, it's done. According to your faith, it's done. And now my baby got a whole podcast, and she is leading people out of that same depression. She had put up a post today. She's about depression and everything. Go check her out. It's the underscore down underscore and underscore dirty underscore on Jen. But you can find her page on Instagram as Curly Head F16. CURLYHEAD Had a young lady inbox me too today about paparazzi jewelry. So if anybody is interested in doing any of that, she I don't know if she's just starting out, but she's been reaching out to me, so she needs some help. Go over there and look up Elizabeth Pitts, Pitts. Okay. And then we want to give a shout out to all the people who are still giving for my for our baby, Chloe. Corey and Court. Chloe. That's the names. I get to release that. Just that. But yeah, thank you guys for supporting Little Mama's home. She was breastfeeding. She's not doing good with that. And I know with my first baby, I didn't do good with it either. So they've made the decision to go ahead and take her off. But you know, they give you that Infamil and the baby's not agreeing with it. So I have posted a picture on my page of the milk. If anybody could come in contact with that milk, I'm willing to pay for it. But I just don't want her to be on something that she don't. And we don't have to. Like the father said, we have not because we ask not. And none of our kingdom babies are gonna go without. So we need to give some milk up for her. Pampers and Wipers still appreciated. Even if you, I've been cash apping her money that people sent to me. Cash app me the money and I'll send it right to her and then she'll go get it. So I have 100 diapers here, and somebody better come pick them up. She's supposed to come pick them up today, but she didn't call me. So I did get 100 diapers together for my baby, and I want to get her some cute stuff and some winter stuff. But I'm just praying. Like, I've been working hard on Favor Fake being a chick and everything. Like, I've been cut down to one job, and now I know why the father did it, because he was ready for me to just been trying to do my own stuff. And it's tight, you know what I'm saying? I'm not used to not having flexibility like that, and it gets me down. But I think he's doing that too, so I can like just stop doing so much. Like, I just give out all my money. I don't save nobody. I just give it away. But Tatiana's having a raffle this month, guys. So hit her up. Them lashes, you can't beat them. And this is the ones I had on last week was Savage. These are Leos. I love them. I'm gonna get two more. So I'll be wearing probably a different set every week. Shout out to my nail lady again. I'm telling you guys, send me stuff. I'll wear your I'll wear your stuff, and I'll do it for free. You know, like if you want me to shout you out or give you some promotions or something, y'all better get it in while y'all can, cause in a minute I'm not gonna be doing stuff for free. And I just got an inbox today about my cooking. So I got my first order for Sunday, y'all. I'm doing vegan macaroni and cheese, vegan greens. I'm gonna do a regular meatloaf because my kids want it, and some sweet potatoes, and a peach cobbler. So inbox me if you want a plate. I think I'm gonna do probably $12 for the plate. I don't know. No, Rosa, I got it in a car. I'm waiting on her to get it. I got it with the diapers. Yes, thank you, Rosa. Okay, Liz podcast is on there. Melissa has hashtagged it down there for me. Thank you, baby. Tell her I'm so proud of her and I love her. Hey, Uncle Daryl. Tell everybody, say hey, I love him. I hate I missed her. Sugar wax is what Tatiana has. Hi, Tori. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, John. Don't know you, but hi. Philly in the house. Where else everybody else from? Next week, I think we're going to go and move on out of relationship goals or whatever, and we're going to get into our own entrepreneurship. And we're going to have a special guest again, and she is a monsterpreneur, y'all. My very own cousin, Latangela Newsom. She's been on Nickelodeon. She's been in various commercials since we were little. Like, we're going to have a good time next week, too, y'all. I don't think we'll be doing no crime. We're going to be getting y'all pumped to get y'all own stuff started and to get working in y'all own communities, because she is a mogul, baby. She's got stuff on Amazon, everything. Just as we've been talking in this last month, the father has been moving mountains for her. You know, she went on Shark Tank a few years ago. I was in Florida, and you know, fame comes before fortune. I say that all the time, and people was just like, "Oh, she went on Shark Tank. She's gonna be rich." Da, da, da. It took time, and it took her due diligence. It took her commitment and just dedication to keep doing, keep going. And now she's on Amazon. So I'm coming with y'all with some real stuff. It's cool to have these little boutiques and nail salons and stuff, but this is major. This is Amazon, baby. We trying to get y'all there. We trying to get you there, because I know I'm going. I know I'm there. I'm claiming in the name of y'all, and I thank him tonight for just giving me the spirit to do this, because for real, I was just thinking, like, what if I ever have to cancel? What am I gonna do? The father was like, no, you're not. You got this. So I just want to thank you guys again for tuning in. If I forgot anything or anyone, please don't count it against my heart. I love you all so much, and thank you for being here during my vulnerabilities and everything. We're gonna get through this, guys. And whoever I be with, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a happy ending, and I'm glad you guys are along for the ride. So now y'all see, your girl ain't fake. Your girl is real. Share this. Please follow me on Snapchat at Shemeka, Shemeka, B for boy, Well, at, no, it's just Snapchat. So, and then I got hashtag, I think that's on my story, my son set it up, FF V for Victor, C. And that stands for your favorite fake vegan chick. Favorite fake vegan chick. That's what I call myself. That's what my cooking show is going to be about. I do vegan stuff and regular stuff. I had somebody inbox me about food. I still cook regular food. I'll do whatever you want. I'm going on word of mouth. I'm not selling no dinners. I'm not working like that. I cook every day, sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. Inbox me. Y'all want to sample my food? Anything. Inbox me. I'm not gonna support y'all on my page if y'all don't support me. I get a lot of inboxes. People, can you do this or this? And I don't see y'all on my lives or anything. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go out my way to do that for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Today I did this Miss Pitts lady because she was consistent. But I'm gonna let her know that too. Like if you refer me to somebody, they need to at least get on my lives and shout out what state they're from. And put their own stuff up here. I don't even know. And next time I won't be doing this, just saying I need something to show my people. Like Tatiana, she gives me stuff to show. I need to show my people stuff. I'm not sitting here and I need to try it because I'm not out here to just scheme people and just do stuff. Like a lot of people that are taking $300 just to promote some junk. Like that lipo stuff. That what liquid lipo? All these fake pictures up here. Don't believe that stuff, y'all. It takes work. Hit up my girl Bobby Ray though. Bobby Ray, baby, at Exquisite Bodies in KCK on 77th and something over there on Leavenworth Road. That's the truth. Y'all seen the pictures I post? That's the truth. Yeah, I worked out and I cut out dairy and stuff, but then like them dents weren't going nowhere. Them dents weren't going nowhere from that. And the pouch, the kangaroo pouch, is totally gone. I'm gonna show y'all, like for real. It's not a joke. There's no pouch there. It might be a little bit up here sometimes when I blow it and stuff, but there's no pouch no more. And she said I'll never have to worry about that coming back no more. Her slimming creams are great. I don't know about the pills. I never took them. But yeah, that slimming cream is the bomb. All natural too. Grapefruit. I love you, Bobby. Thank you so much for your support. We've cried about the same thing. Like I've been on her table, so she already know. Like it's been kind of rocky. You know what I'm saying from the beginning. So whatever the Father decides, I know it's meant for my good, and I'm gonna trust Him in that. And that's the same for y'all life. Whatever the Father brings your way, just know it's a reason behind it, and don't look at it as wasted time. Look at it like I'm looking at it like He brought something positive to my life, and I pray that we can remain friends or even more than that. But like I said, I have to let the Father make that decision. And it just might be one of those times where He was just meant for a season. So we want to pray for Armand, that he gets his, he's going up for, what is it? Tamika, I need you. Tamika Donald, shout out to her. She's been a great support for me too. And she's moved her friends, so she's been in the middle. And I just want to thank you, Tamika, for being there. I know you didn't have to do what you did, and just being a listening ear, and not being biased and picking one side. And I'm happy that you're there for him. You're a very good friend of him. But he's trying to get exonerated because he was accused of something he didn't do. And we're going to get more into that because I plan on helping him still with that. Even if he don't want to be my friend, he said he can't just be my friend. He said that's going to be too much. He wants to be more than my friend. But we'll figure it out. On that note, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I just want to thank you for all the support I've gotten so far. Oh, Rosie, I got you. I'm going to hook you up, baby. Make you a little pan for you and the babies. So just thank you for support. Keep sharing it, please, please, please. Like, I can't express that enough. It's not just about me. This is about our community, guys. If you guys don't know what I'm all about, I'm not going to go into it tonight, but just go look at my previous lives. I want to do something really good for these girls. I'm planning on my first thing, if everything go right for me, New Year's Eve. I don't celebrate holidays anymore, so it won't be surrounded around New Year's Eve. But I plan on doing a function for the single mothers, who don't get to go out and do that, who are real mothers and they stay home with their kids. We're going to have a big old facility with games and everything just to be there. Prayer, worship, fun, a little extra slide, whatever the kids want to do, whatever them dances is they do right now. Like, I'm all about the kids. I love my kids. I love the kids. I'm mean and stern, but they love me back. They know. Kids need structure. I ain't mean. I just mean well. Thanks to God so much again. I know I'm forgetting something I do every week, but like I said, next week we'll have Tangela Newsom on, our monsterpreneur, giving us some advice on how to keep pushing to get us established, to invest in ourselves versus, I don't know, we got to work, we got to work for the time being, but we got to get out of that type of thinking, uncondition our minds. to the way we have been conditioned into living in this world. So, yeah, that's it. I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here. My kids should be coming home from church. I'll probably go get them. I'm excited. We'll probably go have some ice cream. Let them have ice cream in that smoothie. But follow me on Snapchat. Instagram is the same as Snapchat. SHEMEKA, B for boy, WELL. Thanks again. I love you guys so much, and there's nothing you can do about it. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of not your favorite fake vegan chick. I'm doing multiple things. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Woman in the Middle of It. I love you guys. See you.